Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Mindful Crafts, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a needle felted rainbow which can then be used to put in a card or put in a frame. You could even make a larger one and put it in your window, seen as the symbol of this COVID-19 crisis seems to have been putting a rainbow in your window for people to have a look at as they take a walk past. So I thought the rainbow would be a fab one to have a go at. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So I've got my foam block that I'm going to be using, and I have got my felting needle. Okay, I'm just using a medium 38 needle. And I've got just a piece of felt, okay, just wool felt, just a sheet of felt. Doesn't have to be any particular type. You can get it from Hobbycraft, or you can get it from online, or if you buy one of our packs, it comes in the pack. Okay, but we just need this for the basis of our picture. And quite simply, we need the rainbow colours in our felt that we're going to be using. All right, so I've got my 7 colours that I'm going to be using, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a little bit at a time. Okay, and again, you don't need too much, though it depends how big you want to do your rainbow. Okay, and I can start rolling it a bit on the felt as we go, and then I'm going to decide how big I want my outer part of the rainbow to be. Now, if I'm going to put it in one of these cards, I need to make sure that it fits within that frame space. Okay, so I think that will do. And then all I'm going to do simply is just felt this into the base. Okay, so that's going to be like the first arch of the rainbow. Okay, now what I can do is, if I want to even it out, I can just go in from the side and just make sure that that's all going in nice and neat. Okay, I want to try and get it the same width all the way around. Okay, and then I'm going to felt it in lightly to begin with. Now, once I've done that, again, you can look by eye to make sure that your arch is sort of equal. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get, in fact I'll use this card, all right, because I want the arch of my rainbow to be the same where it ends. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip a bit there, snip a bit there. Okay, get rid of those little bits, and then I can just felt it in a bit more securely. Okay, we can do this a bit better once we've got all of the colours on. Okay, so there's my red. Now the next colour in the rainbow is the orange. So I'm just going to get a little bit of orange. Okay, do the same. By doing this bit on the actual foam, or on the felt, it kind of does the first bit for you and gets it in that long sausage kind of shape. You can also do it with your hands. Okay, and I'm just going to overlap it slightly because I don't want any gaps. Okay, you can see how this is going, can't you? Just felt it in there. And then what I could do is I could trim them as we go along to make sure that they all finish at the same place, or I could just wait till I've done all of the colours. And again, turn your card round, your felt round if you need to just poke it in from the side, and what that will do is that will just push the fibres into place where you want them to go. Okay. Now I'm doing these tutorials just from ideas of what I've picked up over the past few days, weeks, months, and particularly the ones like for the bunny card that I was going to do the workshop for. But obviously we're not doing face-to-face workshops now. And then this one I was just inspired by seeing all the pictures of rainbows on social media, really. So if there's anything that you would like to see, by all means, just drop me a message and I'll try my best to cater for what you would like. Okay, so see there's a bit of a gap there now, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in from the side. Okay, from the side there. Just felt it all the way down. Okay. There we go. I think actually I am going to do this as we go along, just so I can make sure it's all neat. There we go. Okay, so I've done red, orange and yellow, and I'm just going to repeat this with a bit of green. I've just got a nice bright green. Okay. What I would like to do as well is I would like to do live YouTube sessions, but at the moment we don't have enough subscribers, so I think YouTube asks you to have 1,000 subscribers before you can do lives. So if you like what you're seeing and you would like to see more, then click on the subscribe button, share it with your friends and ask whoever you want, because I think in these times especially, I mean I've always found crafting helpful, and you know, you kind of get lost in the moment, and it's perfect for mindfulness, hence mindful crafts. But I think a lot of people might need this now more than ever, and I think by watching tutorials like this, people will see that actually, you know, you don't need to be an artist, you don't have to be confident in your artistic abilities. You know, this is beginners. If you've got the materials, you've got the resources, anyone can do this. Okay, and needle felting, I mean I've done with as young as 7-year-olds, as long as obviously they are supervised. I would not suggest doing an unsupervised felting activity. But little ones, you know, they'd surprise you. They could even wear the gloves when they're doing it as well. I've got finger protectors that I take to our workshops for the younger ones if they need it. But, you know, gardening gloves are a good idea. They're quite protective. Okay, so can you see that I'm building it up now, building my rainbow up. Particularly like how the yellow and the green have kind of blended in there. Right, now I'm going for a bit of indigo. And you only need tiny amounts. Tiny amounts. It's amazing how it all sticks together, or felts together. Okay. There we go. These loose bits here, I need to fill that bottom bit there, so I can just use my needle to push the fibres where I want them to go. Okay, there we go. And one last colour. We've got lilac. And again, oh look, especially because it's at the bottom, I only need tiny pieces. I think what I'm going to do this time is I might just fill the bottom, rather than, because it's just the way it's worked, you know. I'm going to fill the bottom there so it's like the rainbow's level. Okay, and there we go. There is your felted rainbow. Now what we can do is I could sit here for the next half an hour poking and prodding this and making it super neat and tidy. But what I love about needle felting is that it doesn't have to be super neat and tidy. It's wool at the end of the day, and you're going to have all those fibres showing. But that's what I love about it being natural. Okay, so I'm going to do it all the way over. Okay, I can make sure that that's all straight at the bottom, so it's all lined up as much as I want it to be. Okay, and there you go. There is your needle felted rainbow. And then all you need to do is you get one of these, if you want it in a card, get one of the tri-fold cards, pop it in there, secure that inside with a bit of double-sided sticky tape or the foam pads if you're a card maker and you've got foam pads. And there's a simple rainbow. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you find it as relaxing and as mindful as I do. If you do like what you see, as I say, please hit subscribe down there and share us with your friends, and maybe getting through this next couple of months will be a little bit easier with a little bit of crafting along the way. Okay, thanks guys, bye.